koro kiny bia ni biro modeko. Kiny bia. Kiny ke biro tiko dada mno tamo. Kimia gagoi.
Okay, goya.
Owe kayo kana wajne ko tamore kare bia ga dok. Iwa ringo bendo timo ni bana simbo sipni. Otimore nade? Nade.
Dongeni simbe ge riembo gi file margi.
File tieko ga seche.
File to kone ukausa but owacho niya kaka notemo nini to simu lorre to yawre. Koro en mana kar lorre to yawre but koro solution en some nikech en simbe kambi go samoro jobedo kama. Simbe kambi go samoro tije tek. Koro nowacho ni amiye period pod oteme. Ng'eyo na amiye period moro pod oteme. Koro mane gino.
Ng'eni kwa ni ng'eni mantie kana ka tere gino ko. Ya deve koro yo na koni.
Sawa sinto nitie ok ni sibo en mani koro ni pod otemo. Pod otemo loso. Otherwise lemo nyakite. Ana lemo.
Ito ni lemo ga kanyo me. Ai Miriam.
Yo.
Masonye onge konyo chajo.
2027 politics, Ken Lusaka moves to court. Okay, to court Natembeya as Ruto's re-election plans take shape. So Wetangula has moved on to ensure that Natembeya supports. So kumekuwa na meeting kwa ODM. Kumekuwa na meeting. There has been a meeting in Kilifi where ODM are meeting to decide or discuss the fate of the party. To discuss on the fate of the party. That is what is now happening in the field of politics. That is what is there. Nikupatie nini? Where are you going? You are coming back. Sawa. Nyumba yetu. So that is what is there. Gachagua is calling for the government to boost him with the security. Gachagua is saying that the government has withdrawn their security. I think being a politician the way he is, Gachagua should not complain that his security is withdrawn. There were times when Raila's security were being withdrawn by the government, and Raila never used to complain. Okay, Raila never used to complain that my security has been withdrawn, blah blah blah. So Gachagua should not complain that his security is withdrawn. I think that one exposes how Gachagua is desperate. If Gachagua complains that his security is withdrawn, it is not about now sympathy. It is about him being desperate. It is him being desperate, and I think he should not be that desperate. I think he should let his lieutenants to complain that is security is withdrawn. Okay? Why Oburu is under siege? Why Oburu is under siege? Why Oburu is under siege? And I think there are a section of party members who are saying that Oburu Odinga was not elected. He was just nominated by a section of members. So, the ODM party leader is facing a huge rebellion from the people. And that is something that is also going there. Okay, let's look at another issue. Live member of the party. So that is what is now happening in the world of politics. I've told you Sifuna did not attend that particular meeting where Oburu was in attendance. Okay. Sai ni kubizi. Kuja baadaye. Sai sifanyi hizo. Hapana. Peleka hiyo mambo yako. Sio sai. Peleka hiyo mambo yako. Bwana utafanya live yangu ifungwe. Wacha mchezo yako. Enda ucheze huko. Hizo uchafu toa hapa. Nonsense. So let us dive into this issue. Now Oburu Odinga has talked of internet. Why? No internet connection. Why? Okay, the internet have come back. By the way, there have been lapses in internet connection, but I think it is becoming steady. All penalties. Hi too, how are you doing? I hope you are doing fine. Me too, I'm doing fine. Okay. Asante sana. So there are footages here where the people have really flocked William Ruto in Nyeri. One thing good with the Kikuyus is that Kikuyus will come to your rallies. Kikuyus will come to your event. Kikuyus will listen to you. So I'm reacting to how Mount Kenya people are receiving William Samoei Ruto. I'm reacting to how Mount Kenya are receiving William Samoei Ruto. Another news that Ruto enjoyed a moment when a child at the Nyota business startup capital department refused to go back to her mother. There was a baby girl. I think kuna mtoto fulani katika hiyo event ya Nyota business startup. Those are a very small child, a very young baby. She refused to go back to her mother. And so I think Ashim, poa sana, habari yako. Tunakuwa na mtandao inakuwa na shida, lakini mambo yatakuwa mazuri. Mtandao inakuwa na shida, lakini mambo yatakuwa mazuri. Kwa hivyo ni hayo tu. Waiguru anasema namna hii, kama mwenye anashindana na mimi ni mwanaume, ajitokeze avae t-shirt ya UDA na asimame governor. Okay. Ni mambo kama hayo ndio tunazidi kufuatilia. Okay. Another funny news is this. iShowSpeed takes a short call at a bush in Masai Mara. This guy is very funny indeed, and I think many Kenyans are following what is really happening. Okay, this is what was in People's Daily today. People's Daily. Tuko poa. People's Daily nasema namna hii. Hata si tunashindwa, but it is something that is funny. iShow was pressed and went to take a phone call in the nearby bush, and tulikuwa tumemwona akiwa wapi? Akiwa kule Masaini. Kalonzo versus Matiang'i. Kalonzo vis-a-vis Matiang'i. The battle for the 2027 opposition ticket, Kalonzo versus Matiang'i. I think in that whole lot of the opposition, it is only Kalonzo and Matiang'i. It is only Kalonzo and Matiang'i who are seen to be serious contenders. It is only Kalonzo and Matiang'i, but Maraga can be a better president to compared to William Ruto. Maraga is much better than Ruto. Maraga is way much better than
Wenyo.
Oma ini se changu pesa no kadwa mila.
Angna nyoni wenye ye kai. Ile yenyo.
Tibo keto na live madega. Ne pesa nanu se chamo.
Kadong jogi iwacho ne jogi English kato iwacho du.
Anu fuo kadwa pesa nanu se chamo. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And pesa na kichamo wiwang mateka man. I feel bad.
Museso ne.
Ano tiyo molel bwa. Sime dong bere ose losi. You are idiots bwana. You are idiots.
Kelane.
Akela ngo bwana. You ate my money. Pesa yangu wakati mlikuwa mnakula silikuwa tamu.
Keto. Angomi keto na sivi.
Pesa yangu ulikula bwana. That is a fact. Wewe ndio unapigia Lamek na Lamek anakuja kuiba pesa yangu.
Kodi block because ukangana ni uza.
Ukanya yao ni ana block bwana. Sasa tupokee hii. Ma MP Kuria Kimani anasema we are unfair to President Ruto as Mount Kenya. MP Kuria Kimani. We are unfair to President Ruto. Yes, they are really unfair to President Ruto. President Ruto amepea watu wa Mount Kenya deputy president, several ministries, several parastatals, several many appointments that President William Ruto has given to the or gave to the Mount Kenya people. I think that is something that is there and should be celebrated. Let's move into another story. Let's move into another story. Let's move into another story. Let's talk of another story. Let's talk of another story. Let's talk of another story that is also making shockwaves. Oburu Odinga holds a meeting. Oburu Odinga holds a meeting, and outcome to be announced. So the outcome of today's ODM meeting will be announced. Yet to be announced today. Now, according to available sources of news, the Orange Democratic Movement as ODM as today gathered its top brass for a pivotal central management committee meeting in Vipingo, Kilifi. So they are meeting in Vipingo, Kilifi, choosing the coastal quiet of Kilifi as a backdrop. Okay, so they'll come up with a resolution about the way forward. Nikupe simu. Ninyi tenda kwa chama cha mapesa na?
Mangere di wa guri kane kena kwa songia wa ya.
Okay. Ko kungewe menye. Kuro alos niko. Alos niko. Pesa iko.
Pesa mali mi kwa iki.
Kaya manabo los niko kidogo.
Tijet.
Huh? Well, los niko on Friday.
Kindo ije.
Huh? Kingdom Tuesday.
Kindo kiti. Na.
Kinya de kanisa.
Nini de migiti.
Yes, my friend Minecraft, how are you doing? Mumepotea sana, mumeendanga wapi? Mumeendanga wapi? Where have you been, my dear friend? You have been lost. Oh, sorry, got to go to school. You are still a student or you are a teacher? You are a teacher? Oh. Okay, which school is that where you teach? And in today's Central Committee meeting in ODM, Edwin Sifuna was absent. Edwin Sifuna was absent. These are things that we have to say, even if some people are leaving because of that, but we have to say it. Edwin Sifuna was absent. Edwin Sifuna was absent today. Among other people, Unite was present among other people. So that's it. That's it. Majority backs structured government ties as party seeks unity amid tensions. Okay. Hiyo iko hapo namna hiyo. Ber?
Sasa.
Eh. Adiyo mabaya.
Ndi movie maroka ni adakiri kini.
Idwa geri achiel kende. Moro to mane?
Dokatwa ngitatu. Yonge kode.
An mana gi movies manyien.
Mano ngato rani kesi.
Haya.
Gin gi jatuo. Gin gi jatuo. Ang'o timo tuo?
Alika museni. Emano loso go TikTok.
Democrat.
Bueno, neno ko TikTok no chingo maber.
So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my hope that your life is superb. I want to welcome you to the show, and you are free to ask any questions. You are free to ask any questions that are expected of you. You are free to ask any questions that are expected of you. Let me. You are free to ask many questions. By the way, I really wonder which party is strong in Mount Kenya. Can we have those who come from Mount Kenya to tell us which party is strong? Which party is strong in Mount Kenya? Because the manner in which President William Ruto was received, we can't ignore that. But of course, I think Rigathi is also very strong in Mount Kenya. Rigathi is also having a very commanding tone in Mount Kenya. Okay, Moses. So we want to talk about the reasons for Ruto's aide Eliud Owalo's resignation. We want to talk about the reasons for Ruto's aide Eliud Owalo's resignation, and it is this. Now, with only a year to general elections, that is next year, Deputy Chief of Staff and Head of Government and Head of Government Projects Implementation in the President's Office, Eliud Owalo, resigned. And he resigned in a post on his social media. Saris, yes, how are you? So Mr. Owalo is the Deputy Chief of Staff in the Office of the President. And is one of the politicians from Nyanza who started working with President Ruto very early, even before former Prime Minister Odinga joined forces with the president to form a unity government. You look angry. No, I don't look angry. I'm fine. Ditero Shohane, I'm very fine. Ditero, how are you doing? How am I looking? I'm fine. I'm not angry. I'm fine. Thank you for asking, for finding out. I'm very fine. And we are talking about the resignation of Eliud Owalo. The resignation of one Eliud Owalo, who was working in the office of the president. Eliud Owalo comes from Nyanza, and he has said that he is going to vie for presidency of the Republic of Kenya in 2027, and is going to square it with William Ruto. In short, Eliud Owalo is going to compete against William Ruto in 2027. He tendered this resignation letter to the president. Eliud Owalo tendered this resignation letter to the president. And this is going to be my take. Eliud Owalo is vying for presidency to further dismantle ODM influence. Eliud Owalo is contesting to further dismantle ODM's influence in Nyanza. So that is what is happening. Right away. Anagawanya kura. Uh-huh. Mhm.
Mose?
Mi bado niko busy bwana.
Oh. Sawa.
I'm making some fun here, and it is really disturbing the mind, but we are together. We are together. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching this live from. So far, let me make quick shouts to my top fans. We have Minecraft, we have Ashim, Ditero, Saris, all penalties. Thank you so much for tuning in to the best show. And let me make some quick updates. Let me make some quick updates here. Yes, in another story that's also causing shockwaves is this. Kipchumba Murkomen chairs early morning meeting hours after Deputy Chief of Staff Owalo resignation. Alright, that is a story that's also trending right there. That is a story that's also trending right there. High Court suspends hiring of private lawyers by government bodies. High Court has suspended So the High Court in Nakuru has temporarily halted all public officers from hiring private law firms, marking a significant shift in how government bodies handle legal services across Kenya. The ruling issued on Monday, January 12th, follows a case filed by activist Okia Omtata Okoiti and Dr. Magare Gikenyi. So High Court bars law firms from hiring private whatever government officers from barring private law firms. That is an order that is coming from Nakuru High Court. So those are updates that are now rocking in the country. Those are updates that are now rocking in the country. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching this particular live from. My name is Moses Otieno, and this is another moment that we are together. Now, this is at breaking. Okay, breaking news is this. Donald Trump now declares himself the acting president of Venezuela. Donald Trump declares himself the acting president of Venezuela. That is another news that is also reaching, shocking the waves. Okay, Donald Trump now declares himself the president of Venezuela. And that is a story that so Trump captured Nicolas Maduro and took him to Washington to face charges of narcotic terrorism, drug trafficking, among other charges. But however, pundits say that America is interested in Venezuela oil, a claim that has not yet been proven by different quarters, and I think that is something that we also are looking into. Let's look at top 9 most powerful countries in Africa. Top 9 most powerful countries in Africa. Number 1 is South Africa. The top 9 powerful countries in Africa. Number 1 is South Africa. Number 2 is Egypt. Number 3 is Morocco. Number 4 is Ghana. Number 6 is Cameroon. Number 7 is Zimbabwe. Number 8 is Kenya. And number 9 is Tunisia. These are the top 9 powerful countries in Africa. Of course, that is it. That is it. Let's look at another story that's also causing jitters. Another story that is also bringing shockwaves. So these are just updates. Of course, we'll have so much more to talk about in our next moment. No opposition without me. Gachagua asserts dominance over Kalonzo, Matiang'i, and others ahead of 2027. Gachagua said there is no opposition without him. No opposition without him. I don't think that is true. That is not true. For a powerful figure like Kalonzo Musyoka, who has been in opposition for 15 years, I think Kalonzo is the face of opposition. Gachagua is normally trending because of mimicking Ruto at sometimes, mocking Ruto. I think why Gachagua sometimes is trending. But Kalonzo remains the face of opposition. 1, Kalonzo is composed. 2, Kalonzo has been in the field of opposition since early 90s. Since early 90s, Kalonzo has been in the face of opposition. So Gachagua claiming that he is the face of opposition, I think that is a very big joke. That is a joke of the century. Gachagua cannot be the face of opposition. And if Gachagua was the face of opposition, right now that William Ruto is in Central, is touring Central, is on a working tour in Central, we would be seeing anti-Ruto chants. We would be seeing anti-Ruto chants in Central. We would be seeing chants of anti-William Ruto. But because there are no chants of anti-William Ruto, I don't think Gachagua is the face of opposition. And being the face of opposition is this. One, if Ruto were to be maybe in Nyanza, you would be hearing anti-Ruto and pro-Gachagua slogans. But yesterday Ruto stepped in Nyeri, we never saw or heard anti-Gachagua slogans. I think Kalonzo Musyoka is the face of opposition. Kalonzo Musyoka is the face of opposition. Kalonzo Musyoka, for instance, last year took 100 cows to Raila's home Bondo, Kanguka Jaramogi. Aminu Poda for me took 100 plus cows. Kalonzo Musyoka campaigns in almost every part of Kenya. And so Kalonzo Musyoka is the face of opposition. I don't think Gachagua is the face of opposition the way he claims. Someone who is wailing that his security is withdrawn, Gachagua cannot be the face of opposition. I think it is Kalonzo Musyoka, then followed by Gachagua, then Eugene Wamalwa, then Matiang'i. So Gachagua is not the face of opposition. Kalonzo Musyoka is the face of the opposition. Let's look at another issue. Let's look at another issue that's also causing a lot of pressure. We want to talk about hugging of trees. Hugging of trees. Hugging of trees is now becoming too much. Many people are doing tree hugging challenge. And I think it will not be something new anymore. It will not be something new. There are those who are hugging trees to raise support for rent. There are those hugging trees to raise support for different reasons. And so this hugging of tree is becoming too much. We need somebody to come with another new thing. Not just hugging a tree for hours. Rufena Muthoni hugged a tree for 72 hours. And Guinness Book of Records indicated the 48-hour tree hugging challenge. So Rufena Muthoni became the first person to do it. But now hugging trees is becoming a nightmare and a challenge to so many people in the country. I think that is also something that we want to focus on. And now Zelensky is now saying that Russia must be stopped. Zelensky says combined forces of Europe, US can only stop Putin's madness. So Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky today said that Russia has been suffering losses of no less than 1,000 soldiers killed every day since December, asserting that the country is paying a heavy price just to keep war from ending. Calling the situation madness, Zelensky urged the United States, Europe, and international partners to unite in stopping the war, or rather stopping Russia from continuing the war. Can I have a shout out? Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Arun. Aaron, thank you so much for making it to this particular live. Thank you so much. Let me just make a quick shout out to people who are getting in. Of course, Aaron, thank you so much. Where are you watching from? Let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Okay. Let me know where you are watching this live from, so that we may proceed from there. So that we may also proceed from there. Okay. You wanted a shout out, and when a shout out has been done, you again walk away, but there is no problem. There is no problem. Aisha Jumwa warns ODM of losing coastal region support if Hassan Joho is not made party leader. And let me tell Aisha Jumwa, Hassan Joho will not be made party leader of ODM. Against all odds, Hassan Joho cannot be made party leader of ODM. Hassan Joho cannot be made party leader of ODM. Hassan Joho joined government courtesy of being in ODM, and I don't think Hassan Joho can be made party leader of ODM. Number one, Oburu Odinga will not easily hand over the party leadership. Number two, it is the likes of Hassan Joho who pushed Oburu to become the party leader. It is the likes of Hassan Joho who propelled Oburu to become the party leader of ODM. And so Hassan Joho cannot be the party leader of ODM. Let me. So Hassan Joho cannot become the party leader of ODM. Not even in the near future. Because Oburu Odinga is holding the ODM party, and I don't think if he can allow it. Let us go to another story that's also trending. Let's go to another story that's also trending. Let's go to another story that's also trending right now. So these are just updates. These are just updates as they happen across the country. So let me see another story that's also trending. So Gachagua is saying that if it gets tough for him, he will call in Uhuru Kenyatta to help him. And I have stated this again and again. Uhuru Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua working together is the best that can happen. Uhuru Kenyatta joining forces with Rigathi Gachagua, that is the best to happen, because they will be locking Ruto out. of the Mount Kenya equation. They will be now something the Mount Kenya are doing that other regions are not doing. Even if they don't like you, they just come to your rally and cheer you up. It is not like the people from Nyanza, where if they don't like you, they warn you that, you know what, we don't like you. They warn you that we don't like you. That is also something that is now happening, that we are witnessing. Okay, let me go through another update here. Let me go through another update here. Let me go through another update here. Let me focus on another story that is right here. So let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Of course, we are looking into the updates as they come in, and let me just make this public. Let me make this public. This is Junet Mohammed. I attended the Central Management Committee of the ODM party in our routine efforts to bolster the party. That is Junet Mohammed on his X platform. I attended the Central Management Committee, CMC, of the ODM party in our routine efforts to bolster the party. And of course, Sifuna was missing in action. Ostosi was missing in action. So the attendees were Simba Arati, Oburu Odinga, Abdul Swamad, among other leaders. Junet Mohammed, of course, attended the meeting. And according to Junet Mohammed, I attended the Central Management Committee of the ODM party in our routine efforts to bolster the party. So this ODM meeting today might result into two things. One, kick Sifuna out. Two, call upon the unity within the party. So from ODM's meeting today, someone's goose might be cooked. Someone might be sent or will be sent out of the party. Because why was Edwin Sifuna meeting? Why was Edwin Sifuna missing in action? Why was Osotsi missing in action? I think the way Miguna alleged, ODM's cult leader died, and there is nobody to continue from the cult. So that is something that's also happening. Guys. I think it's time. Let's see each other if we can't avoid. I think it's time. And many regards. Let me make quick shouts to various people that have been part of this live. Let me make quick shouts to various people that have been watching this particular live. Let me make quick shouts. We have Minecraft, we have Ashim Bibi, we have Litero, we have Saris, we have all penalties, and it's beautiful, it's beautiful. I think I have to end it from there. My name is Moses Otieno, and once again, I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Manu Naik, hi dude, hi too. How are you, Manu? How are you, Manu? Manu Naik, how are you doing? I'm also doing good. I'm also doing good. Where are you watching this live from? Wow, you are watching from Dubai. Thank you so much all the way from Dubai. Thank you so much. Thank you so much all the way from Dubai. How is Dubai? How is Dubai? How is Dubai doing? Manu Naik. Thank you so much that Dubai is listening to us. Thank you so much that Dubai is now listening to us. And it's a beautiful thing. Dubai is listening to us. I'm very grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful for having been listened to all the way from Dubai. Okay. That's good. You are a citizen of Dubai, or you are from another country and that you are just working in Dubai? Are you a citizen of Dubai? I think I'll have to end the show. Okay, Manu Naik and many others, thank you so much for having watched this channel. Until next time, my name is Moses Otieno.